All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Houston Rockets recap video for you guys. Kelly Olynyk actually turned 30. Shout out to my boy Gio. That sounded super random. Kelly Olynyk turned 30 yesterday. He played his old team in the Miami Heat, which is kind of a cool story, brought to you by my boy Gio. So no one on the Houston Rockets last night played particularly well, except maybe Christian Wood and Kevin Porter Jr. for the starters. I always talk about Christian Wood just because he's so young. I mean, Christian Wood's 25 years old. I keep mentioning in my videos on the main channel that I don't think Christian Wood is ready to lead a team to win games, like single-handedly win games, because he's 25 and this is the first time he's ever started on an NBA team. This is his first ever multi-year contract. This is Christian Wood's first season, essentially, or his second season. You kind of want to look at last year as his first year. This year he's fully breaking out. I know Christian Wood can get to that level hopefully Christian Wood can get to that level if he continues to improve, kind of like a Julius Randle, where he just gets better at something else every single year, which is exactly what Christian Wood has been doing. But last night, 18-7, he couldn't single-handedly bring us to a Miami Heat win. He's just not there yet. Neither is Kevin. He's 20. The only person I think on our team who could single-handedly win a game would be John Wall, and that's not looking good ever. Anytime John Wall tries to kind of take over, he usually ends up losing the game for us somehow, but brings us back into it, but ends up losing which works perfectly. It works perfectly because it's a close game. Get everybody involved, get the stats up, but still lose the game. I'll take that. John Wall last night, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Wasn't really his night. The Houston Rockets shot the ball just horribly. They shot the ball horribly, and then you compare it to the Miami Heat, who shot the ball significantly better. They shot 50% from the field. They shot 40% from deep. They made almost 23s. The Houston Rockets, on the other hand, shot 39% from the field, which just isn't going to cut it. And then they shot 24% from three, 9 of 38, which never will cut it. So out-rebounded again. That's expected, especially when you're shooting the ball so poorly. But it wasn't a good night. It wasn't a good night for the Rockets, and they're 15-43. I think they play the Jazz on Wednesday. That's their next game, and then they play the Clippers, and then the Nuggets, and then the Bucks are soon. Huge game against the Timberwolves. Almost exact week from now, they play the Timberwolves next Tuesday. That's a huge game. We gotta lose that game. So that is extremely important. We're getting close. The season ends less than a month away. It ends in 26 days on May 16th. So these are huge losses. Our schedule next month is so hard. It's unbelievable. Thank goodness we are not a bubble team and we didn't try to make the playoffs, because this is how it goes. Golden State, I'll say the last name. Warriors, Knicks, 76ers, Bucks, Jazz, Blazers, Lakers, Clippers, Hawks. That is the Houston Rockets schedule for the month of May. Very difficult. Very, very difficult there. So, Kelly didn't really play well. Jay Sean played solid, I guess. But just for the most part, it was a relatively unappealing, just brutal game. It was after a back-to-back, so maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. And we also just kind of sucked this year. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's recap video. I'm trying to do these videos every day on this channel from here on out, or at least for the most part, 4 or 5 times a week at least. So didn't watch a game last night, so it's kind of hard to fucking recap a video when you didn't watch it. I only watched the highlights. So I will see you guys for Wednesday's game against the Utah Jazz. I'll probably be live for that game. I should be live for that game. So I'll see you guys there on the main channel. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Peace.